Hello, fellow fans of Beyond the Gates. TV soap news and spoilers say that if you're anything like me, you've been glued to your screen, heart pounding with every twist and turn in this gripping soap opera. Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the show's most enigmatic characters, Carlton. Is he the charming, carefree bachelor he appears to be, or is there something far more sinister lurking beneath that polished exterior? Specifically, let's explore the burning question on everyone's lips: does Carlton have ulterior motives? Are he and the mysterious Leslie truly in a romantic entanglement, and could they be orchestrating a calculated plot to dismantle Ted's marriage to Nicole? And what about that massive secret Carlton might be hiding, one that could upend everything we think we know about the plastic surgery clinic empire? In this in-depth analysis, we'll peel back the layers of deception, examine the dramatic encounters that have left us breathless, and speculate on the possibilities that keep us up at night. Buckle up, because we're about to transform these intriguing ideas into a full-blown exploration of intrigue, passion, and betrayal. By the end, you might just see Carlton in a whole new light, or should I say, in the shadows where he truly belongs. Hashtag Carlton's facade, the happy single life at the clinic. Let's start at the beginning, shall we? Carlton is introduced as Ted's steadfast business partner at their upscale plastic surgery clinic, a gleaming beacon of vanity and transformation in the heart of the city's elite district. Picture this: marble floors echoing with the click of high heels, walls adorned with before and after photos that scream perfection, and the faint scent of antiseptic mingling with expensive cologne. Carlton thrives in this environment, reveling in his single status like a king on his throne. He's the guy who flashes a dazzling smile at every consultation, charming patients with his wit and expertise. No strings attached, no commitments, just the freedom to flit from one flirtation to the next, all while building an empire alongside Ted. But is this carefree persona genuine, or is it a meticulously crafted mask? From the show's early episodes, we see Carlton basking in his independence. He throws lavish parties at his penthouse, surrounded by beautiful people, toasting to the good life without the baggage. Ted, on the other hand, is the family man archetype, married to the stunning Nicole, juggling clinic duties with domestic bliss. Their partnership seems unbreakable, a bromance forged in the fires of medical school rivalries turned alliances. Yet, as the seasons progress, cracks begin to appear, and Carlton's role in those fissures becomes increasingly suspicious. Imagine the tension simmering just below the surface. Carlton's laughter rings a little too loud during staff meetings, his jokes about Ted's ball and chain marriage carrying an edge that wasn't there before. Is this mere banter, or the first hint of resentment? Fans have speculated that Carlton's single life isn't as fulfilling as he claims. Perhaps he's envious of Ted's stability, or maybe there's a deeper wound from their shared past, a betrayal during their residency days, a stolen promotion, or even a romantic entanglement that went sour. Whatever it is, Carlton's happiness feels performative, a stage act designed to distract from the storm brewing within. Hashtag the spark of scandal, intimate moments in the spotlight. Now, let's turn up the drama dial. The real fireworks ignite when intimate moments between Nicole and Carlton start spilling into public view. Nicole, Ted's devoted wife, is no stranger to the clinic's glamour. She's often there for touch-ups or simply to support her husband, her presence adding a layer of elegance to the sterile setting. But what begins as innocent conversations with Carlton, perhaps over a shared coffee in the lounge, escalates into something far more charged. Picture a bustling charity gala, crystal chandeliers casting a romantic glow over the crowd. Nicole, in a slinky red gown that hugs her curves, laughs at one of Carlton's quips. Their hands brush accidentally, or was it? Ted, across the room schmoozing donors, catches the exchange, his smile freezing into a mask of confusion. These encounters aren't isolated, they happen in elevators, parking lots, even during clinic hours when patients are mere feet away. The awkwardness peaks in one unforgettable scene. Ted walks in on Carlton and Nicole sharing a lingering hug in the break room, her head on his shoulder, his hand tracing her back. The air thickens with unspoken accusations, Ted's voice cracking as he demands an explanation. These public displays aren't just flirtatious, they're dramatic powder kegs. They force Ted into confrontations that expose his vulnerabilities, his jealousy, his insecurities about aging and the clinic's success. And here's where it gets juicy. Both Carlton and Ted decide to undergo plastic surgery themselves. Ted opts for subtle enhancements to stay competitive, as he puts it, but Carlton goes all in, a full facial overhaul that leaves him looking sharper, more predatory. Post-surgery, the clinic becomes a battleground. Carlton's new look boosts his confidence, making his interactions with Nicole even bolder. Ted, recovering from his procedures, watches helplessly as his partner seems to encroach on his territory. The complications don't stop at physical changes. The surgeries symbolize deeper transformations: Ted's attempt to reclaim youth and control, Carlton's evolution into a more formidable rival. Rumors swirl among the staff, whispers in the hallways about the boss's wife and the playboy partner. These moments aren't just plot devices, they're emotional landmines, detonating relationships and alliances in spectacular fashion. Hashtag Nicole's evolution, from betrayed wife to independent force. As the drama unfolds, Nicole emerges as a pivotal figure, her journey from loyal spouse to empowered woman adding layers of complexity. After Ted's increasingly erratic actions, perhaps driven by paranoia over Carlton's advances, Nicole reaches her breaking point. Ted's accusations fly like daggers. "Are you sleeping with my partner?" he shouts in a heated argument that echoes through their luxurious home. Nicole, tears streaming down her face, denies it vehemently, but the damage is done. Trust erodes like sand through fingers, and she moves on to a new relationship, seeking solace in the arms of someone outside the clinic's toxic orbit. This shift isn't abrupt, it's a slow burn of realization. Nicole, once the picture-perfect wife hosting dinner parties and supporting Ted's ambitions, begins to question her role. Flashbacks reveal her sacrifices, putting her career on hold for his, enduring his long hours. Carlton's attention, whether genuine or manipulative, awakens something in her, a desire for passion, respect, autonomy. Her new beau, let's say a charismatic artist or entrepreneur, depending on the show's direction, represents freedom from the clinic's suffocating world. But here's the public's verdict: Carlton's actions are seen as profoundly disrespectful and disruptive. As Ted's business partner, he owes a duty of loyalty, yet he's toying with the very foundation of Ted's life. Online forums buzz with outrage. How dare he undermine his friend like that, some cry. Others defend Carlton, arguing that Nicole is her own person, capable of choices. This divide mirrors real-life debates on infidelity and professional boundaries, making Beyond the Gates more than entertainment. It's a mirror to society's moral quandaries. Hashtag the revenge theory, Carlton's vendetta against Ted. Now, let's delve into the heart of the speculation. Is Carlton using Nicole as a pawn in a grand scheme to challenge or exact revenge on Ted? This theory isn't baseless, it's rooted in subtle clues scattered throughout the episodes. Consider their backstory. Perhaps Ted overshadowed Carlton in medical school, taking credit for a groundbreaking procedure that should have been Carlton's claim to fame. Or maybe there's a financial angle. Ted's decisions at the clinic have cost Carlton dearly, like rejecting a lucrative expansion that Carlton championed. Imagine Carlton seething in silence, his single life a cover for plotting. By pursuing Nicole, he's not just flirting, he's striking at Ted's core: his marriage, his ego, his stability. Each public intimate moment is a calculated jab, designed to provoke Ted into mistakes that could jeopardize the clinic. Post-surgery, Carlton's enhanced appearance amplifies this. He becomes the better version of Ted, more appealing, more daring. Is this revenge for past slights, or a power play to seize control of the business? The drama escalates if we factor in Leslie. Who is she, really? Introduced as an enigmatic newcomer, perhaps a former patient or a rival surgeon, Leslie shares charged glances with Carlton. Their relationship could be the key. Are they lovers, united in a pact to destroy Ted's world? Picture clandestine meetings in dimly lit bars, whispering plans over glasses of scotch. Leslie might have her own grudge, maybe Ted spurned her advances years ago, or she's after the clinic's secrets for her own gain. Together, Carlton and Leslie could be masterminding a plot, use Nicole to sow discord, drive a wedge in the marriage, then swoop in to pick up the pieces. Nicole's new relationship? A red herring, or perhaps Leslie's influence steering her away. The goal? Ruin Ted personally and professionally, leaving Carlton to reign supreme. Hashtag the big secret, Carlton's hidden depths. But wait, the juiciest part is Carlton's purported big secret. What could it be? The show teases it relentlessly: cryptic phone calls in the dead of night, locked drawers in his office, a mysterious scar revealed post-surgery. Is Carlton not who he claims? Perhaps he's hiding a criminal past, embezzlement from a previous clinic, or even a faked medical degree. Or deeper, a long-lost child, a twin brother pulling strings, or ties to organized crime funding the clinic. This secret isn't just backstory, it's the linchpin. If revealed, it could explain everything: his pursuit of Nicole as a distraction, his alliance with Leslie as protection. Imagine the climax: Ted confronts Carlton in the operating room, scalpels glinting under harsh lights. "What are you hiding?" Ted demands. Carlton's mask cracks, revealing a man tormented by demons we never suspected. Fans theorize wildly: is Carlton Nicole's half-brother, making their flirtations a twisted family drama? Or is he undercover, investigating Ted for malpractice? The possibilities are endless, each more dramatic than the last. Hashtag Leslie's role, the enigmatic ally or mastermind? We can't ignore Leslie. Her entrance shakes the foundation, poised, intelligent, with eyes that seem to pierce souls. If she and Carlton are in cahoots, their relationship transcends romance. Perhaps it's a strategic partnership, Leslie providing intel from her network, Carlton executing the plan on the ground. Dramatic scenarios abound: Leslie seducing Ted to gather dirt, or planting evidence of infidelity. Their plot to destroy the marriage could involve forged documents, staged encounters, even tampering with surgeries. The stakes? Control of the clinic, revenge for past wrongs, or a larger conspiracy involving rival firms. But is Leslie the puppet or the puppeteer? Maybe she's using Carlton, her special relationship, a tool for her ambitions. This adds tension, trust fractures even among villains. Hashtag fan theories and what-ifs, engaging the community. Do you think Carlton is as complex as he seems, or is he a red herring? Is his secret the show's next big reveal, shattering alliances? And that Leslie connection, innocent flirtation or diabolical duo? Let's discuss, share your theories in the comments. Could Carlton be redeeming himself, his actions a cry for help? Or is he the ultimate antagonist, poised to strike? As we await new episodes, Beyond the Gates reminds us that appearances deceive. Carlton's story is a tapestry of drama, begging for unraveling. Hashtag wrapping up the intrigue, a call to speculation. In conclusion, Carlton's arc in Beyond the Gates is a masterclass in suspense. From his single-life bliss to public scandals, surgical transformations to vengeful plots, he's no simple character. With Leslie potentially as his co-conspirator and a massive secret looming, the destruction of Ted and Nicole's marriage feels imminent. Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Beyond the Gates updates and news, so subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.